I'm not sure what the value is in making these videos truly. I guess if I become a better speaker and I become more used to talking to the camera, that would be a good thing. I'm not sure that's happening though. So maybe just talking to the camera and not preparing anything is not enough. So I guess I'll finish the 30 days and then I'll start getting more topic driven. I have to get a new computer pretty soon as well. Probably getting a Mac, we'll see. I'm gonna go to Costco on Monday. I need that for music production because I'm still using an iPad for all my music, which is better than it sounds. I can do quite a bit with the iPad, actually. I've produced some amazing music thus far, and I think I probably will still use it to a certain extent once I have the computer, but I'm really looking forward to expanding the library of sounds and doing things that I just can't do on an iPad. So we just had a fire outside, of course. Well, I guess you can have a fire inside if you have a fireplace, which we do, but we can't use that one. So it was nice. It always starts out a raging inferno. The flames sometimes shoot as high as like 7 or 8 feet. Is that right? 7 or 8 feet? I like to be pretty accurate. Maybe like 6 or 7 feet. I don't know. It wasn't too out of control today. But my wife always freaks out a little bit in the beginning when it first goes up, because that's when it's the most intense. But I've got a fire inside me too. And I don't mean that in a glorious way, I kind of mean that in a difficult way. Like literally the feeling of burning up a lot. And it's always been a feeling that I've hated. I've resisted, because it makes me sweat like hell. I'm worried that in social situations, I'll just start sweating like a motherfucker. So it's been something I've never welcomed. And so now I'm welcoming that more, along with the massive tingles and vibrations and all that. Welcoming it as much as possible. Still though, I've talked about this before, dinner time, it's too much. Dinners have got to be simple. Tonight when I was cleaning up the kitchen, I was just near flying into a rage. I was so fucking pissed at all the work that I was doing that late in the day. You know, my grandma and grandpa, it used to be breakfast, lunch, and supper instead of breakfast, lunch, dinner. Was that it? Were those the words they used? I think that was it. Anyhow, meaning that supper was basically a repeat of lunch. It was a light version of lunch. Lunch was the big meal. So breakfast would be pretty simple usually. Lunch would be the meal that she'd put a lot of effort into. And then dinner would be leftovers from lunch, plus maybe a little bit of supplementary stuff, if it wasn't quite enough. But that makes sense. I mean, who the hell wants to make dinner, an elaborate dinner, at the fucking end of the day on a regular basis? It's stupid. It's just a normal thing we do. It's totally fucking stupid. I can understand why people want to go out to eat and order in these meals all the time. So at the end of the day, that's just inappropriate to be slaving away in the kitchen. I gotta get to bed.